All right. I don't know. I feel like you've been doing the intro last couple of days.
Oh, you want me to intro? Hey, what's up, my people? Hey, it's us right here. You guys got to tell me go, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm E40 over here. Tell me where that go.
YouTubers have intros, you know, like for our... Nah, it's never like that. It's never like that.
Yo, what's up, you guys? It's us.
That's the least YouTube thing possible. YouTube things is like, hey, everybody. Or someone will be like, what's up, bitchy boy? Well,
you remember that? Mm. When Mediocre used to do that shit.
What?
Anyways.
You would smack the camera?
What was he saying? What was he saying?
What?
I don't know what he's saying. Something like, back at it again, or some shit like that. Used to
back at it again with your favorite videos.
Yeah, stuff like that. Anyways.
I don't know. Something about YouTube intros fascinates me. I wonder how people come up with it. Ours was today's topic, and then I just ran right into it.
You don't want a YouTube, like intro?
Intro? No, I hate intros. And I think audiences hate intros, too.
I like intros like if it was a news.
Not in this generation.
Today on the news.
Halfway through that shit, someone already changed the channel. Because now
I don't know, man.
People want you to get right to the fucking point.
There was some intros from news. I don't know. It was a Get Down. And I was like, yeah, tell me the news, bitch. And then, there was
that didn't happen.
No, yeah, I swear to God.
That did not happen. Nobody sat there being like, I'm excited.
Not the intro that I like. It was not news, but it was like Star News, Entertainment Tonight. Tonight, Entertainment Tonight. Yo, it was great.
Yeah, and then you know what they found out?
Amber Heard shits her bed again.
And you know what they found out? They found out everybody was just clicking off and they were losing ad dollars. And so they're like, cutting that shit out.
It's possible. I don't know.
I realized everything got shorter and shorter in terms of like time between when you get to the fucking point and anything in between. Intro songs got shorter, introductions got shorter, and then sometimes they don't even introduce themselves. They're like, all right, rape. Great. At 7 o'clock, what happened? I get it. No Vaseline.
I don't know, man.
No.
It's just raw, all right?
Today's topic.
Straight raw. I don't want an intro, but I want to intro this topic.
I just want a moment. I just want a moment, okay? Akaash Singh. Internet's shitting on him because his wife, Andrew Schulz, has been talking shit. And it's okay. It's okay, guys. We are going to spend some time trying to defend the indefensible. My Little Indian.
You see, that's my, yeah, I got a problem. Because you said My Little Indian, and right now, the anthem from My Little Pony popped in my head. My Little Indian, My Little Indian. So sorry.
People say that's bigoted. I think that's just an accurate description. He's a small man, with big amounts of success, and I'm very happy for him. But jokes aside, he is getting shat on, and this is not an Indian joke. It's just a fact that the internet is shitting on him right now for his marriage. Dude. All right, and Jesus. It's okay. I think that some of it is a bit unfair, but a lot of it is warranted, and we'll discuss that. Is that a fair assessment?
I think it's a fair assessment.
All right, so we'll go from the beginning. The reason why we're even delayed a little bit is because there's been some developments that you guys are not aware of. So let's just go to the beginning of how everything started. And essentially this revolves around the fact that Akaash, who's been with his wife for a long time, has taken the time to comment on other people's relationships, has bigged up his own relationships about how great it is, and shat on other people, including Myron, who took that personally. So Myron, years later, found a couple clips, and he's like, "Oh, I'm the best Indian in the fucking game, bro," and then shat on him. And here we are today, all right? After all this Indian on Indian violence, we are at this point. So I'm going to pull up some clips here that kind of started everything. Just a little bit of backstory, Here we go.
different. My wife also hadn't had any sexual partners, so that helped us connect a lot more.
Let me ask you this:
And
do you believe her?
If you've seen her, then it's hard to believe. I remember I was just like, what? But she was 22, I was 31. There was an age gap.
Sure.
All right. So this is how it starts. This little clip right here is spliced together with some other clips because you know the internet, when it wants to get petty, it's about half as good as me. And I appreciate the effort that people went into like editing some of these clips. So I'm going to start it from this point here. Beam.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses.
I'm actively trying to have an orgy and you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you fucking see him.
Nav is her co-host's husband.
Fucking see him. His body goes crazy. His face card always slays, never declines. And it's kind of weird because I'm talking about your husband. I just know that Nav's dick is like at least 10 inches. Okay, I have 2 butthole stories. So one time I met this guy on Tinder and I made the dumb mistake of letting him sleep over, like not really wanting to fucking hook up. And I like woke up in the morning and like my asshole was a little sore.
Oh my God.
And I remember that he what kind of porn do you watch when you use a vibrator?
Okay, not gonna lie, I don't watch porn while using a vibrator. What? I just think my imagination is vibration enough.
Wow.
I just think of like my own husband while I'm like doing it.
Wait, that's kind of baller, but I
Yeah.
could never do that.
Yeah. And so I was using
Why it makes you laugh?
I do stand-up.
Yeah.
If that's my wife, I'm dying inside.
That's your what?
If that's my wife, I'm dying inside.
Oh, well, no. If you're doing stand-up and you claim all the things that you claim, then you're dying inside, yeah.
What does that mean?
Because if it was like Chris D'Elia's wife saying that, nobody would care. Nobody would care. They'd be like, yeah, okay, yeah, she's open. Nobody cares. It's just when you say that she hasn't done anything, and that's where people are like, oh.
I don't care if it's Chris D'Elia. I don't care if it's Jesus himself. I'm dying inside.
Well, Jesus forgives, so it doesn't matter.
I'm dying inside.
It doesn't matter.
That's
Jesus,
crazy.
If it was Jesus' wife, it'd be okay because she asked for forgiveness, and then it's cool.
All I know is my little Indian got more littler. All right, let's keep watching.
You're talking
you
about
and
your
your
dick?
husband split finances. And I'm gonna be really fucking honest.
I don't.
We don't.
We don't.
We don't.
First
And-
of all, that's a fucking red flag. I'm not like, no joke. I love you girls. If you want to work, all for that, whatever. But like any man that doesn't want to have a joint bank account or isn't being transparent with his accounts or has separate accounts, that's a fucking red flag. This is not a two-way street. This is a one-way street. His money is our money and my money is my money. And look, have I only made $600 from content creating?
Wow, I went up $100 from last week.
But that's my money. Okay?
I don't know if you watch The Boys,
Yes.
but I love him on The Boys.
I never watched that show, but like he's on my hall pass list.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Chase Crawford, Jacob Elordi.
Okay, all right. Now she lists off a bunch of white boys from her college frat days. Now, I'm going to give you guys as much context as possible. I'll even give you two. Hey, listen.
I'm gonna give you guys as much cock as possible. That's what everybody heard, bruh. That's what everybody heard. And if I was a comedian's wife and I heard you say that, that'd be crazy.
No comment. Here we go. All right, so we're going to have Akaash commenting on how he feels about his wife's content, okay? Because Akaash has thoughts.
Too much talking. So this one,
Yes.
Justine got a lot of heat for because she was saying, my money's
told
my
the
money.
fucking truth.
Your money's my money. How do you guys think you should split finances?
Can I just say that that's a common fucking saying?
Oh, for sure.
And honestly, if you distill it, it just means that your husband loves you enough so that you feel like you have some security in case he becomes an asshole one day.
So how do you guys?
I'm gonna carry the kids one day or get a surrogate.
Maybe not.
Or get
Yeah, I deserve all this money because I might carry your kids, or we might use
Maybe
your
not.
money so someone else can carry it, which then what happens to the money? So I got to pay extra money so you don't carry the kid, and that justifies why you get the money?
Yeah.
Explain the math.
You have to ask her. That's not my math.
It's not your math?
That's not my math. I have a hard time explaining normal math. Now you want me to explain her math?
Girl math is...
I can't do
Girl
that.
math goes crazy.
I can't do that. You want me to explain her math?
Yo, she even
I can
mentioned a
just nod.
surrogate.
I'm
yo.
just, okay.
All right, let's go.
second wife or third.
You
You
guys-
take.
Yeah.
Do you want me to answer that?
Yeah.
It's adorable when she does these things. Like, I just look at it and here's the rule in our marriage. It's been unspoken, but now we're just saying it now that we're both making content. If it's funny, we're good. Like, if it's funny, and if it's not funny and it hurt the other person's feelings, you apologize, you move on. That was clearly my wife trying to be funny, and watching everyone take it, because the idea that my wife, she's going to start making so much, you guys are going to make so much money. The idea that she would even go to the bank to try to open her own account, it's like laughable. I laugh at she would literally ask me to open the account for her, and
All right. Yeah, and
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that response.
video's doing great. You know what I mean? But internet just piles on the hate. I get it, you know?
I ain't mad at that response. I understand his response. Because he doesn't have a problem with her saying that. I personally would be like, what? What did you mean? But that's not the understanding that they have. It's just saying, yeah, it's not real. It's not real. It's just like whenever I'm making a joke about you, it's not necessarily reality. You understand? It's not reality.
Yeah. Hey, listen, y'all know me. I don't like Akaash, but you know, I'll do my best to defend my little Indian man. Here we go. This is her responding. Actually, wait, no, there's a copyright music. Let's just go to the next one.
This comment is so fucking gross to me.
We'll find out later.
Well,
Someone says,
there's no lyrics.
yeah.
It's just
So it says, "Damn, Akaash waited and you did it."
Excuse my face, I just got a Fraxel, so it looks a little crazy, but it's like, who the fuck are you to talk about when I lost my fucking virginity? I will talk about it because it's my fucking sexuality and it's my fucking story. So sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. And also, do you think Akaash never touched a fucking woman before he met me? Like, we both hooked up with people, we both were in relationships, and then together we both lost our virginity. So sit the fuck down. You're like, just unfollow me. You're so annoying.
All right.
Well, ma'am, I understand where you're coming from and what you're saying, but when you say you popped your pussy, meow.
Would you say that she poppeth?
She poppeth the cat, the feline, if you will. If you say that,
Man,
it
did you
implies that you
poppeth?
all did those things and y'all were not together. So, that's pretty much that. So, and when he before claims and was talking at someone and saying like, in that case, the boys from Fresh and Fit, he was saying, no, you know, my wife, by the way, and you take an example, it's not true. People are gonna have a problem with that. People are gonna look at it funny. People are gonna look at it differently. So I understand. It wouldn't even been a thing. Again, it's like the Derek Jackson. It's like all these things. None of that would have been a thing if you're not using something to school people.
I mean, no. You know, listen. The Flagrant crew spent time judging all kinds of people for the relationship. They did it with Will Smith. They did it with Adam 22. They've done it with a numerous amount, including the boys over there at Fresh and Fit. So if you're gonna judge other people's relationships and your partner's a public person, I think it's completely fair game for people to judge you in return.
Yeah, we said the same thing.
Yeah, and on top of that, it's kind of crazy because when you go to their subreddit, they've actually scrubbed all the comments.
Oh yeah, they removed them.
That's why it took me long to get ready for this today.
Yeah.
Because all the stuff I
Yeah,
linked,
100%.
they deleted everything.
100%.
And I think it's funny
And
that the people who spend all this time cracking jokes about people and shitting on them and not apologizing for anything are actually censoring their own subreddit for jokes that they're making now at Akaash's expense.
Yeah.
So the comic can deliver the jokes, never apologize, never. But when it's his turn, all of a sudden the jokes have to stop.
Because the thing that happened is that you asked me to go get some information about that, and while yeah, sure, I could do it. And when I went, I'm like, this is not the same subreddit. That is not the same subreddit. It's funny because we do have a subreddit again, and it's gonna fire back on us if ever we delete a bunch of subreddits. But yeah, and the people on that subreddit were clowning us. They were. I mean, it's okay. Do your thing.
Oh yeah, I see posts on our subreddit all the time being like, but fuck, I think he likes dick, bro. And I'm like, I pin it. Maybe I do. Now, with that in mind, let's go to the next vid because she responds to all the hate that she's getting and she feels some type of way, and then I'll share my thoughts after.
Sure.
I want to talk to you really quick because obviously my name keeps getting brought up by either women or men. Lately, it's these red pill guys because I said my money, or what did I say? His money is our money and my money is my money, which is a common saying, whatever. I'm not even gonna elaborate because I don't fucking care to explain myself to them. But what I will say is, if you're not gonna be a man for fucking women, like if you're gonna say, oh, women should do this for us and we're the prize and blah, 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 at least be a man for yourselves. And what I mean by that is, so I just watched Don't Worry, Darling, finally on Netflix. It's like that movie from 2 or 3 years ago that everyone was talking about. Spoiler alert. But basically these men live in this like virtual reality simulation where everything is perfect. They go to work, their wives clean on them, wait for them. You know, they're like, the wives are basically dependent on their men, like 50s aesthetic, but like the dark side. At the end, you find out that these women never consented to be in this like virtual reality thing. And like when the women start glitching is when the memories of their real life start coming back. And there's this one scene where Chris Pine, the person who orchestrates this whole like utopic town or whatever, he tells Harry Styles to dance for him. And Harry Styles dances for him like a little monkey. That's what I feel like you guys are doing. Whether it's Andrew Tate or these fucking red pill podcast guys, like when they tell you something, when they ask you to jump, you say how high. You're still not a man either way. Do you see what I'm saying? Like you're still a little bitch beta boy doing whatever these fucking men tell you. Why are you mad at us? Why are you mad if me and my husband are cool with each other, if we both make jokes at each other's expense? The difference is my husband will go on stage and say whatever the fuck he wants about me. No one has anything to say. It's like, oh my God, it's so funny, it's so relatable. But then I come on TikTok and I make jokes and now you have a fucking problem? Because I don't have a mic in my hand? Like, make it make sense. I'm not here for the fucking misogyny. One thing that I will say, being canceled.
I'm not gonna lie. All these folks using like black gay vernacular all the time is just killing me. It's just make it. I'm not here to fucking, it's giving gay, and it's like, just. Does that ever jump out to you?
This is what?
It's giving gay and all the.
It's given.
You know, like the gay vernacular that just comes out of.
Yes.
I don't know, it's all intertwined. But when I watch this video from her, I think she has a point in that a lot of men will go online and then talk about their wives all kinds of ways in terms of, like, cracking jokes and all these different things. And I do think that some of the comments that people have made about her are a bit unfair. In that, like, they're coming after her for some comments that I thought were kind of ridiculous. Have you seen anything like that?
Yeah. I've seen a couple of, I don't have examples, but
I'll give you an example, okay? I'm going to just pull one clip just to, like, read. Because, again, we're going to try to be as fair as possible and, like, present her side a little bit because she's not without complete merit. So I just want to at least present a little bit. And then after that, we'll go back to, Okay, so here's a video from her TikTok that people were shitting on her for, okay? And I'll just put the volume here. Here we go. We're going back.
Do you know why I think I have like a good marriage, knock on wood? Not my pantry being open. I think it's because my husband's never here.
Okay. Now, listen, I've heard dudes make that comment.
That is the perfect example.
I've heard so many guys and husbands make those kinds of comments. Like, she's clearly trying to be funny. Right, I'm sure she enjoys time with her husband, but she's like talking about how she likes her time away, and she's making a joke about it. But people are using this to be like, "Fuck, she hates this." Blah blah. I'm like, guys, people make these jokes all the time. Do you agree or disagree?
Yes, but I don't think she's making a joke. I don't think that was a joke.
Okay.
I think she was being honest. Why? Because I think she's not that wrong. She's not that wrong. There's a lot of marriages that fail the minute they're retired. And then you get to spend so much time with each other. That's the thing. I don't even think that in that example that you just showed us, she was even joking. Because she's not that wrong. It's not crazy.
Okay, let me rephrase.
You have to give each other time. People that are
right, but I'm saying when she's putting it this way, she's trying to rage bait a little bit. That's her stick. If you go on her TikTok, it's a lot of it is rage bait. She says things a certain type of way, whether it's the prenup comments, and she goes this one way. Like a lot of it is that rage baity stuff. And you know this. How many times have you been on podcasts? And I know this because I spend a lot of time now around content creators, and like you go on off podcasts, you'll see them off the podcast, and you'll see them get on the podcast. You ever notice people get on pod, they start exaggerating a little bit.
Yeah.
They start to antagonize a little bit more.
Yeah.
They start performing a little bit more.
Yes.
I've noticed this trend online now where whenever people get on these podcasts, they just act like different people or exaggerated hyper performances. And I feel like when I watch her, it's a little bit of that when I watch her.
I understand what you're saying, but I think it's a lot of things in when she's doing content. But in that case, there's some other stuff that I would be like more like, oh yeah, this is absolutely rage bait. I think the his money is our money, my money is my money. I think that was more on the line of rage bait than this. This, I think, because of the tone, and maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just reading this not properly, and I'm giving her way too much. But I didn't think that was that.
It's not a joke
bait.
in the sense that she didn't mean it. It's a joke in that she framed it a certain type of way to enrage people, because she could have given the context, which is like, I love to spend time with my husband, but I also like time moves away. But she didn't phrase it that way. She says, I think my marriage is successful because he's gone. And she knows what she's doing by putting it that way. Why? Because people are going to be like, how dare you want your husband gone? But it's like, everybody wants time away from their partner to go do stuff by themselves from time to time. You can phrase it a way that's normal, or you can phrase it the rage bait way, which is, here's a rage bait way of saying stuff.
Go ahead.
I like working by myself. Okay. Or a normal person would say something like, yes, I love to work with Preach. It's enjoyable. Sure, I enjoy that part. But there's also a lot of projects I like to do on my own time, because then I get to, explore certain things that Preach and I don't necessarily have in common. Do you see the difference between the two?
Yes, but I feel like the people that would get enraged and rage baity would be really because you have a lack of self-esteem and lack of confidence in yourself, and you can be like, oh my God, because if I was in that place, I wouldn't take it, and then you feel rage baited. But it's going to be rage bait to a certain extent, depending of how you take things. Because in that sense, when something is rage baiting, it's so obvious that I'm like, yeah, no, that you made it on purpose.
Some people are bad at rage bait. Some people are not the best at it. That's what I feel like. But I digress. These are some of the examples I think lead to some of her point, which is like some people harping on some of these videos. It doesn't make sense. However, okay, there's some videos that I saw that I'm like, I don't care if you're a comic, I don't think you think it's funny. Like, this is the stuff that even if your husband would do on a podcast and talking about his wife, no one would think it's okay. And in fact, I know this because I don't ever see any comedian who's prominent ever talk like this about their spouse, ever. And I'm going to play the clips, and you guys will kind of get an understanding of what I'm talking about, okay? Let's just play this clip. Here it is.
How long do we have is the question.
Okay, so I think the first thing we shat on you about was having icks about all the things that you guys do. So let's get into it. What are your icks about us? But answer properly, or you're not getting laid.
That's just a lie, though. That's just a lie, though.
Fuck
It's such a lie.
and don't
It
get
is.
fucked.
Yeah, fuck around and don't get fucked.
All right, I'm not even going to say what I'm going to say. Okay, here's what I'll say. I don't have icks about my wife in the sense that, like, everything she does is really cute to me. Do I have things that are a massive pain in my ass? Yes, absolutely. That I have. I love her. She's so adorable. When she's running 2 hours late to a dinner reservation that I work really hard to get, and then I'm like, baby, we're running late. And she's like, are you fucking kidding me? Do you know? I don't give a fuck if we're late to this dinner. They're lucky to have us. And I'm like, oh, that's what we're doing?
That was actually what was said.
You know what? I was in the room when that happened. When you guys were.
Don't look at me like that.
Okay. Now you see what I'm talking about? Like,
Don't look at me like that.
I'm gonna say something so funny too, because like people shit on this guy right now because he's like, he doesn't have a traditional partner. Look at this woman, whatever. I think you guys would be so shocked how many women, both here and abroad in the East, run their fucking husbands. Like this dynamic here, where the woman just talks any type of. Am I tripping?
Bro, that's the whole Caribbean. There's a thing in Haiti where they say that, yo, the woman, they say that, oh, you have to make it look like the man is running the house, but it's really the woman. That's not even, I say Haiti because I'm from there and I can say 100%, but it's not just, it's the Caribbean. I know for a fact.
Bro, it's not just there.
I know it's not, but what I could talk from experience is there. And then
Yes.
after that, in Latin countries, forget it. Russia.
Listen, I can't speak everywhere, but I'll say like I've seen this kind of dynamics. I think it's incredibly disrespectful to talk to your partner. Now, when you can see even like how he's carrying himself, you can see how the other guys carrying themselves. They are definitely very subservient to their wives, and their wives are permitted to like say whatever they want and be as insulting as they like. And the dudes kind of just take it, even if they're not like too okay with it. So to me, it's a bit cringe to watch, to be honest with you. And could you handle talking like that?
Talking like what?
Your partner talking to you like that?
No.
Like, yo, I'm in the reservation. We're going to be like, so who fucking what? I was like, bitch, who you talking to? I done lost my mind.
No, we don't do that. We don't do that. I don't talk like that. She don't talk like that. We don't do that.
But, at the end of the day, if you allow your partner to talk to you that way, that's your choice. I think the main thing is the only reason, like, she's like, oh, men are misogynistic because, like, they're hating on us. No, nobody gives a fuck that you treat your husband like he a bitch. Nobody cares. The thing is, your husband gets on podcasts and talks about how great his marriage is, and then he uses that to judge other people. And then people peer behind the curtain, they saw what it looks like, and they're like, he's a fucking loser. It is what it is. He goes out here spending all this money on you, giving you everything. You don't do anything that's traditional, but you live this traditional life. You look like a fucking bratty loser, and he indulges you every time he gets. He fucking bends over backwards to simp for you. And then he's going to have the audacity to judge anyone else. It's like, well, then we're going to judge you too. And we think you're a fucking loser. That's not misogyny. I saw a bunch of women who saw that shit and be like, shit, if my man lets me do that to him, my pussy's drying up. And that's fair. So you can't claim everything is misogyny. Not everybody wants to date a doormat. Akaash is a doormat. He acts like a big boy when he's talking about anybody else on his podcast. But if his wife comes calling, he a bitch. And it's okay. Some people like to live that way. Just shut the fuck up about other people's relationships. Don't talk about Will Smith. Nigga, your wife's worse. Don't talk about Adam 22. I ain't never seen this girl talk to him the way she does.
No, that would
nobody
not
trying to
happen.
hear that.
That would not happen. But there was a way that I remember there was a video that we did. And there's a question that you asked me. And some people could take it like as if it was rage bait, and I don't think it. Maybe some people took it as a joke, and some people took it as rage bait, and a lot of people took it serious and was mad at me for it. I remember in the comments, right? And you said to yourself, "What do you think is the secret?" And I said, I don't have no secret because what works for me might not work for you, and I'm not perfect, right? I said that. I started off with that, and I said, shut the fuck up. But then some people took it like, oh my God, he must be unsufferable to be with because, I want to talk. I didn't say you can't talk all the time. I said learn to shut the fuck up. Like that comment that you just made, you should have shut the fuck up. Sometimes it's really, it saves you. And the worst thing is that I explained it. I gave some information about, sometimes you're in a car and the person's not taking the exact route that you wanted. Shut the fuck up. You guys going to get there regardless, and there's no reason to do a fuss about that. And people took it like, oh my, they baited, but it was not rage bait. It was not a joke. I was being real. But anyways, carry on.
You didn't even bring
I got some more for you. Here we go.
Oh, I know you do.
my shit back.
You're coming over tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
When I say I'm tired, she can't just let me be tired. I travel, I work, and I'm very blessed to do what I do.
He also
I
has
work.
really bad insomnia.
I have
It's
really
like a
bad
known
insomnia.
thing.
I work 335 days a year. I'm so blessed to do it.
And also, you really have bad insomnia, which makes me a bad person because I don't let you sleep because you can't sleep, so we can't sleep. But I'm done sleeping, so you're not sleeping. Anyways,
But I do. This is not a complaint. But when I tell my wife I'm tired, I want her to say, I'm sorry, baby. I understand. That must be exhausting, buying me all these things. Instead, she goes, so am I. And if I dare open my mouth to go, what the fuck did you do that made you tired? Now it's a problem. Now it's a fight. So I gotta sit there.
I went to Pilates.
Oh, that's what I'm
faced my
saying.
nail. I walked happy. I could be tired.
Yesterday,
She has a lot going on.
Thank you.
She rage baited you.
No,
She rage baited you.
it's just the volume.
Yeah.
It's really just the volume because it was a bit.
Yesterday, I worked the entire, like, morning to night, whatever. I get a workout in because I'm trying to be less fat. And then she's like, babe, can you take out happy? I'm so tired. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And then out the door, she's like, how could you not respond to that guy's text? And then I know I'm angry when I hit my pet names for her very harshly. I go, because I was busy, my love. And then I slammed the door and walked out.
Hey, you did it with grace.
The best part is that he always apologizes. He's like, hey, I'm sorry I was short with you. And I'm like, you were. You were.
I realized I got to take notes from Akaash.
I need a second, Monica.
Well played.
Misogyny. This is all misogyny. God bless you. Whew. I need a second. I don't know why I'm getting mad for somebody I don't
Because she baited
like.
you. She got baited.
You know,
Baited.
yeah, just something about watching somebody eat
Baited.
dogs.
Baited.
I got baited. Baited male.
Baited.
Actually, I want to talk on one part. Remember when she said she's a virgin? But everyone's like, how are you pop pussy? So I actually can see this being a real thing. I grew up around a lot of
Anal.
people. Put it in the butt. That's why she mentions it in her story. But there's a lot of people
What? In
who
the butt.
would hook up with folks. They would do everything but vaginal sex, and they would say that they're virgins.
Yeah, they are.
And that's common throughout the world. So
They
I know
are.
a lot of people, personally, I don't think you're still a virgin then, but technically,
Listen, if you get finger
Technically.
if you get finger blasted, you're done. So okay, let's go. I'm not virgin, yeah, but you sucked 30 dicks. At one, it was done. Come on now, B. And it's fine. It's okay. It's all right. I think that virginity is overrated. That's me, atheist.
Yeah.
I don't believe in none of that. To me, it's like, yes, you heathen. That's me. That's me.
can't tell me you a virgin and you was popping pussy in white boy frat houses. That's crazy.
Actively looking for a threesome. An orgy. No, not
That was
threesome.
crazy. Could you
Orgy.
ever imagine any guy sitting across from his wife on a podcast and then talking to his co-host about his wife, talking about, I want to have an orgy with your girl in front of his girl? That's crazy. And the comments would be crazy.
It depends what kind of freak you
lambasted it.
It depends on what kind of freak you are. If that's the kind of freak you are, that's the kind of freak you are. If you're about it, then let it be about it.
There's
You know
no
what I mean?
world where that's okay. So her even claiming that's misogyny is like, no, you're embarrassing your husband
No,
by
them-
telling him to his face how much you admire someone else's physique, how much more attractive they are, someone you have proximity with, and then saying you want to sleep with them. Yeah, that's insulting. Yeah, that's
it is.
embarrassing.
Yeah, it is.
And there's no way around that. Now, you guys might be okay with it, but if everyone else wants to judge, it's perfectly acceptable. You can't monetize your fucking weird rhetoric and then get mad when people react weirdly to it. Like, either pick one, bitch, be a content creator, say your fucking weird shit and accept what comes with it, or shut the fuck
Listen,
up. But you
it's-
can't do both. You can't say goofy ass shit and then get mad at people's reactions.
Yes, you can, because the minute you have sex, it's fine. They're married. The minute you have sex, you could go from virgin to, oh my God, I'm pretty sure he has a 10-inch cocker. It's okay. It's okay.
He's
Why
trying to male bait me.
And if you speak like that, it's kind of working. Yeah, I'm getting there.
And then
It was
I
close.
figured it out.
Would you say I was
Manipulation.
Inching?
That was manipulation for sure.
I was inching.
You were
wasn't
trying
I?
to manipulate me,
Okay.
and I didn't follow the
I tried.
manipulation. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Now we're going to move on to the next clip.
Pop that
So-
pussy. Pop that pussy. Makes me
So
feel
I
like,
actually used to be a fan of Flagrant, and I actually remember an old episode in which they discussed Akaash's wife back in the day. A lot of people are calling her a gold digger, and I'll defend her in this regards. They met before he ever had money. He wasn't famous. He wasn't a big name. I think they met almost 10 years ago. So in her defense, she was with this guy when he had nothing, and I think it's pretty unfair to call her necessarily a gold digger, even if she's a fucking spoiled brat. Now, I will play the next clip because I do think it's a funny one. This is from the old Flagrant pod.
For no reason.
Okay, and you could tell. I don't think Andrew liked this broad either.
But go on.
If that's your friend's girl,
Yes.
you just be nice to her. Make sure she likes you. Make sure they got no issues.
And you're right. And I think in the full extent of our conversation and like our relationship, I think I've been very accommodating and nice, right? When
To me?
when she came up to the show.
Oh yeah, no. Bro.
When we were 11?
Yeah, no.
That means she's talking to him about how Andrew's. But people happen. Andrew's gonna reference something.
I was super nice to her in the room. I offered her.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah.
No, the truth comes out.
No, that I didn't mind. That's
What
your
happened?
show.
What you need me to do?
I mean, you just weren't really.
She watching Gossip Girl on the green room TV. I didn't say nothing. It's like, I'd like to watch the game.
No. Chris Scopo was watching the game. But the point is, you got
He
it.
wasn't watching TV in the green room, son.
I don't remember.
Keep it
Clearly,
buck.
it bothered you, though.
Yeah, no.
But that's fine. That's your
Yeah,
show.
no,
I get
bro.
that. That's your show. That's your space.
I'm just saying, you would think if you were guessing someone's green room, you know.
Oh, I wasn't there. I'm just.
Bro, okay. When you use the words, oh, I've been accommodating to that person, and I'm talking about your girl, because I'm not acting the way I would normally act, which is the accommodation, manipulation.
Now I'm gonna say something, okay? Because some of you have never been in a green room. All right,
Yes.
we've ran shows, big shows in theaters and stuff. Green room is where like comics spend time to essentially get ready before they go up on stage. They relax, they take it easy, and generally, people might bring their partner, their significant other, or like their camera person. That person, when they enter the green room, is generally background noise. They shouldn't really be involved. They might say hi and talk to people, but you're not trying to fuck up with the acts before they get up on stage. Is that fair?
Yeah, it's also not your place. You're a guest.
Right.
Don't
But like
touch-
they're about to
don't touch
perform,
any-
so you don't want to mess with the mojo. You just chilling.
Don't touch anything.
To me, just the fact that she walked in there, put on the TV so she could watch her dumb fucking TV show while acts are trying to get ready, is just like more evidence in my head of how much of a like miscreant she is. You understand what I'm saying?
I think she lacks self-awareness, definitely. A lot. That like
A bit entitled.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. So when you're calling her a brat, a spoiled brat, I think
Yeah.
that's fair. Gold digger, that's not how they operate, right?
I could never.
But yeah, definitely. And I think that Andrew feels a certain type of way about it, and I understand why he feels a certain type of way about her, because I'd be like, yo, well, I'm the kind of guy that's gonna speak up. I'm like, what's this on TV? And who are you? Are you on the show?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're gonna have to not do that.
I've kicked people. I've kicked people out of green rooms.
There's just recently I was
yeah.
at Bordel, right, the comedy club, and I was in the green room, and someone opened the fridge, and I'm like, hey, if you're not performing, that's not your fridge. You're gonna go downstairs, get your drink. And he still took a drink, and I went straight to the person. Yo, the people that you invite here. I was nice. I was accommodating. I let them know. So yeah. but if you're using that language with, he's not a fan. He's not a fan. And I get it.
Yo, we were backstage one time. It was like a showcase for a relatively big show. We were 4 people, and this one guy, like, I didn't know who the fuck he was. I'm not gonna say no names, but he came in and he was a little bit agitated. He was a little jumpy as shit.
He's
And,
on the show.
I'm just back home. I got my headphones on, whatever. And then 3 more people come by. I'm like,
What is this?
and you can tell they're not supposed to be there because they're a little too excited to be in a green room. And they're just like zooming around, staring. And I'm like, now I'm getting annoyed because niggas is looking at me. And I'm just trying to get ready to go up on stage. I tell my head, I'm like, yo, what y'all doing here? And they're like, oh, we're just hanging out. And I looked at the guys like, are they with you? Yeah? Okay, there's too many people in the green room. It got awkwardly quiet. And he's like, really? I was like, way too many people.
I think you're right. That's not where. Yeah, the green room.
This isn't your hangout room, bro. This is not your living room.
I've heard comedians in the green room on the show ask permission, and everybody in the green room the permission to switch the TVs to the game on.
Absolutely.
Like the comedians ask permission. They're supposed to be here. Who are you? I'd have a huge problem. So
Yeah. Let's play another clip here from the podcast. Let's see here.
Son, I got, dude.
You fell for that one.
I fell for it. I took her to the watch store. I made her. I was like, you need to go because I want her to get a watch down the road, but I want one now. We go on. My wife is not into it. And then I'm like, I just feel like it's been a busy year. I'm going to get myself something. I got a jeweler. He's taking care of me. Shouts, whatever. We get there. My wife is like, all right.
Bro.
My wife was, well, I want to get her a nice watch.
I think we need to include a little bit of the first part of the pod just so you could see his brain working at like full capacity because he was being really manipulative to me and I was in like a spiral. I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
But now you're describing yourself as like a retarded idiot.
I'm retarded.
You brought your wife into an expensive place and thought that you were going to leave with something?
I did. I didn't because I didn't think she'd get access to it. She don't know these people.
You didn't think a woman would find a way to buy something expensive?
Son, we go in there, she's on fire. She's cracking jokes to all the sales associates. They're loving her. I'm like, I want my fucking watch. I talked to my guy. We've been talking. Let's get this done. My wife is just, hey, we got to get dinner, blah, blah, blah. Then he comes out with a watch box, and it's the exact watch she wanted. And he's like, I got you next time, buddy. And I was like, all right, well,
So you
here
didn't
we
even
go.
get your watch?
I got nothing. I got the same shit I've been had.
Wouldn't you
It's a
rather
beautiful
watch your
Ain't it crazy? Like, ain't it crazy how like guys can spend all this money on a girl, buy her watches? He's like buying her like 25K shoes, 10K bags, all this other shit. I'm like, all right, yeah, spend your money, and she still disrespects you every day. Like, how you gonna be a pay pig? How you gonna be this dude just throwing all this cash at the broad, and she still shits on you every day?
But it's not.
Money don't buy respect.
It's not disrespectful. It's not. They agree with it. He's okay. He's fine with it.
Well, he's not
He's
okay with it
fine
now.
with it. I've seen a couple of my friends. I'd be like, yo, that dude's a jackass. He's not. Dude is not a jackass until she realizes he's a jackass. Because there's nothing you can say. There's nothing you can say. No, he's not. They're going to give you all the excuses that there's. So if you talk to Akaash, like, yo, you're being disrespected. He's like, no, it's fine. If she's making all these excuses for her, then he's not. Move on.
I'll
There's
say
nothing
this.
you can do.
There's a difference between being okay with something and tolerating something. And the reason why I say this is a lot of people will say they're okay with something. They're just tolerating it because they want the relationship dynamic to work. He said it. I wish she would do this more. I wish she would be more like this. But he accepts how she is. Fine, cool. Now that he's getting this backlash, his family members are seeing the clips, they're contacting him. He's not okay with it.
Oh my God.
That's why he's deleting and purging the subreddits. That's why he's not defending any of this. It's because he's just been tolerating it. And now that it's all coming down to shit on him, he's now having to, do some damage control. I don't think you can be okay with someone and like some of it, I agree, he's fine with it because it's just humor. And that's the part I can see from that angle. But some of this is not. I don't care what you say. No man, 99.9% of men are not going to be okay with their wives sitting across from them, telling them how they find another man much more physically attractive and they want to fuck him and they know who that guy is. No, that's not happening for a vast majority of dudes. And like Akaash, he's trying to work on his fitness. He's trying to get healthier. Why? Because that shit plays in his head. Right? So I think it's important to note, comedians, you guys are going to realize this if you don't already, they are the most thin-skinned people. They're not actually taking these jokes well. They claim to, but one thing I realized over time is that they're very sensitive to this stuff, and I don't think Akaash is any different. That's my perception of him anyways.
You don't even need to. I don't even need to. I don't need a confirmation from him saying that he's not taking it well. If you delete all the posts, that's all I need. I'm like, you did all. Yeah, okay. You're not taking it well.
I'm going to show you the one clip from me that tells me everything I need to know. And like this clip repeats itself three, 4 times in different ones, but just this instance.
Go ahead.
And like to me, nothing is even said, okay? But just watching it unfold in front of you makes you feel uncomfortable. So apparently this is some kind of like, I think it's like a proposal, like re-engagement. I don't know. Married couples apparently redo this. I don't know why, but this is happening. Right? He's trying to do a romantic gesture. Now watch what I'm watching.
First of all, I want to say to Amma, happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
All of this is possible because you told me I could do anything that I wanted. And the best decision I ever made in my entire life was to marry this woman right here. Whose birthday it is in 2 weeks. And I love you so much. And the only regret that I have is that I only got to marry you once. So I want to make a little quick announcement that we're going to get married again. We're going to renew our vows in India next year. Do you girls want to come to that? Does that sound fun? And since I am renewing my vows, I think the only thing you can do is propose again.
Oh
Just leave.
my God.
Ghislaine Singh, will you be Ghislaine Singh forever again?
Yes! Oh my god!
Take that drinky thing off. That drinky dink.
Did you guys know this? Yes! Oh my god! How big is this?
Big enough for you to shut up every time I tell you.
Thank you so much.
I can't watch! I can't watch!
I can. Bring it back. I can't bring it back. Bring it back. Play back. I'm speechless.
No, I
want to see it again.
And when I saw this clip, guys, you could have shown me nothing else about the marriage. It really kind of. I just like.
C'est tough en esti, man. C'est tough en tabarnak. Je veux quand même le revoir. I still want to see it. Would you be so kind to play it again, sir?
I just need a second, bro. Just like let me recoup. Let me gather myself.
You don't even have to put some sound.
You know, like
you can close your eyes and play it.
You know when you watch somebody bomb, how you cringe?
Oh, jeez.
You know how I love to watch people bomb.
Yes. This is the opposite happening right now. I want to see it again. Are we gonna see it again?
Can you chill?
I'm super chill right now.
Can
I'm
you
the chillest I've been ever. I just want to see it again. I asked nicely. I said, please. Can I see it again, please?
Before we get to that.
Oh my God. Hey, your screen is showing.
I wanted to be your first, apply your dirt. I wanted to be your last, now I'm hurt. You were popping P
every week
for white boys.
There's gonna be some dancing, baby. Every week, baby.
Brown boys, I ain't divorcing you. Can't afford the payment. Embarrassing me on a dead price. Now that's flagrant. Got my wallet, rich. Got my wife, yeah, she bad. She don't like me, yeah, she brown. That's alright. I'm a simp. Got my wallet, rich. Got my wife, yeah, she bad. She don't like me, yeah, she brown. That's alright. That's alright.
Akaash got a song. Enjoy.
That's alright. Hey, that's alright. Hey, let's go. Y'all that social media, you and your wives, you and your husbands, you and your marriages, you and your lives, for life, for free. Y'all that social media, you and your wives, you and your husbands, you and your marriages, you and your lives, for life.
I could mix these songs all night long. I'm gonna do a set.
I'm gonna just play this in the background.
Rich. Got my wife. Yeah, she bad. She don't like it. Yeah, she brown. That's alright.
She brown, boy.
Got my wife.
Got my wife.
Got my wife. Yeah, she bad. She don't like it. Yeah, she brown. That's alright. That's alright.
Little drop right there. Hey. Little drop.
That's alright. Let's go. Let's go.
What a beautiful moment.
What a beautiful ring.
What a beautiful ring. And what a simpy husband. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Hey, maybe it's cultural. Maybe her mom was here. You
All
don't
right,
kiss
I
in front of your
cleansed my
parents.
palate.
Oh my God.
You want to rewatch it?
I just did. But yes, please.
No, let's watch it with
Yes,
audio so
please.
we can die while we hear it. Whew, here we go, boys. I'm gonna.
That's not
start it
even
up
where I
again.
would.
Be this lean sing forever again.
Yes! Oh my god!
Take that drinky thing off. That drink eating.
Did you guys know this? Yes! Oh my god! How big is this?
Big enough for you to shut up every time I tell you.
Thank you so much! What do you say? This is so cool.
God, it looks so beautiful.
That's a beautiful ring.
That is a nice ring. Good taste, Akaash.
Yeah.
All right.
I might get the same ring for my girl, but she's gonna kiss me in the mouth. The thing is, stop. Stop. I said nothing, sir. Actually, I gave her a ring and she did kiss me in the mouth. The thing is, two things. Maybe she was not done watching the ring and admiring the ring, and he came in for the kiss too early. That's one thing that I'm going to say. Second thing is, there was kids around. Real thing, there was kids around, and then maybe it's cultural. It is cultural. Maybe it is cultural. You know, you don't kiss in front of your parents.
Can I just
in
say
front of
one
kids.
thing?
Go ahead.
There's multiple videos of her doing similar things where when he goes in for kisses and physical affection, she reels away every single time.
Cool. I'll
No kids around.
Then I guess next week is gonna be my turn to make
and
a
also,
beat. The beat is gonna be called Skirt.
And I'll just say it's like you could make the case for the kiss, but not only did she reject the kiss, she didn't even go in for a proper hug. Like, to me, body language says a lot, and you can see that he's trying to connect with her and that she's rejecting that. And like, you want to do that, you can do that, it's fine. But there's no doubt for me, like, that shit play.
But
You know
that's
what I'm
me.
saying?
That's me.
And in that moment, like, he just got down got the nice ring, did this big gesture, and you spent all that time looking just at that ring.
But it
and
was a
not
beautiful
showing,
ring.
right? She's trying to connect with others and not the partner that she has.
Did they see the ring?
He's a pay pig.
They didn't see the ring. They didn't see the ring properly.
I'm
Listen,
sorry.
if I'm giving my girl a ring with a big rock like that, she's sucking my dick in front of the kids. But that's a different story. That's
And
just
you
because
going to jail.
it's me. Everybody got their thing. Sorry, kids, you're about to learn today. Gawk. That's because it's me. Okay? But everybody got their thing. Stop. Don't act like I said something fucked up. Okay? I'm not the only one. I mean, it's consensual. Why are you acting that way? Jeez. Anyways, I'm just saying, it's me. All right. Wow, that was because that's a big rock.
It was a nice ring. I just
I could smell from here what the rock was cooking. That's such a big rock.
You know, listen,
Shit.
I'm not gonna I don't think we need to say much more. That video killed me, you know. Editor, if you're watching, put that shit at the beginning somehow, or a future flash for. I don't know, because that genuinely, that moment, I don't know. Like, I couldn't imagine having a loving partner. That's how they react to me during a big moment. That's just too bizarre. Normally, you want to share that with your partner, at least give a big embrace. You don't have to fucking make out in front of everybody. But to just reject that kiss and not even going for, I don't know. To me, I feel like that kind of stuff says a lot about how you feel about them physically, at the very least. That's a bit gross to me.
Is it cultural?
If it is, then apparently he's not from the same culture, and they're both Indians. So I don't know. I just don't understand how he could. And like, again, multiple videos where you'll see him hugging on her, trying to go for a kiss on camera.
No, because it's a thing.
God bless y'all. God bless y'all. But hey, listen, if I'm tripping, chat, you tell me. You know what I mean? We'll put a little poll in the chat. Maybe that's a normal thing for y'all. I could never. But moving from there.
Go ahead.
There's a video that came from all of this, from her past, from another ex that she had. And this one fascinated a lot of people. So I want to just pull this up, and then you guys can let me know if you guys feel this is a real thing.
I'm just trying to.
What are you trying to pull up?
Something that I was thinking about, but go ahead, pull the thing up.
Okay, listen. You know what? Do I even have this video still? I might not have it. Do I have it? No, I don't think so. Look, you know, I'm going to let it go. I think I'm going to stop there. All in all, I hope that I hope they figure it out. You know what I mean? And look, maybe they don't care. She's pretending like they don't care and they're all above it. But from how he's scrubbing the subreddits and how they're reacting, how she's reacting, she looks very bothered. So, but at the same time, like, you embarrass your husband for some clicks. So, you know, I don't really care too much if you feel bothered. Anything else?
No, I think you did enough. Breaking people's couples and shit. You're crazy.
No, listen, I don't
That's
care
diabolical.
I don't really care to stay together or not. But I do, since we're already on the topic of Indians, have a video you're going to enjoy. So why don't we get straight to that one?
Definitely not. No.
Six.
No. No.
No. Please.
What the fuck just happened? Back to the start of the day. My morning actually started very peacefully. It was my 4th day in my Sri Lanka road trip. I had a lovely sunrise swim and I spent a few hours at the beach. As always, I met lots of kind locals along the way on the journey. Some even helped me at the petrol station when my fuel gauge wasn't working properly. But soon after, my mood changed. There was a man driving a scooter in front of me and he would continually slow down so I'd have to pass him, and then he would speed up and pass me again. It kept going on and on and on. The first time I smiled at him, and after that I kept ignoring him. He turned off and I thought I'd lost him until I pulled over to have a small rest and a drink, and he appeared again, got off his scooter and came to talk to me. There was a bit of a language barrier, but he seemed friendly, so I let him try to talk to me. But then it quickly turned uncomfortable and he asked where I was staying, and I knew where it was going. I wish I had reacted more firmly, but I was just in shock. I could not believe he asked me that question, and after I said no, he still had the audacity to expose himself to me like that. I guess this is just another reminder to set aside people pleasing and speak up loudly when things like this happen.
Don't make that face. You know exactly what the fuck he was doing.
Yeah, but every time I see it,
the fuck is
you know,
wrong
like
with you?
you don't have videos that doesn't matter how many times you see. You always go. You know what always runs through my mind when I rewatch those videos?
Someone wrote. He said, "Please." Jesus Christ.
He did.
That's crazy.
His English might have been broken, but he knew how to say "sex, please." Me, sex, please, with me, sex. Curry, sex, please. I think that when I watched that video, one, I wonder, like, I think this is because it's like something that like ladies sometimes have to deal with. So it's so outside of the realm of things that as a man I even have to worry about. And I'm like, like, let's say hypothetically, guys, let's say we lived in a world where dudes was really gay. And like dudes was just rolling up on you like.
What planet is that? The red pill? All right, keep on going.
You don't have a track for that, right? The Red Pill Way coming to a theater near you.
Anyways, yeah.
But and just the idea of like dudes coming up to you and like just pulling out their junk, like I already know dudes get so upset about like gay shit all the time, like they want to fight dudes all the time because of stuff like that. I just imagine that reality consistently for us and how we would feel about that. I like because it's impossible for me to properly empathize with this experience. I don't understand, right? But I'm just trying to imagine a world.
Oh, 100%. And also, there's even if it would happen to you, I don't think you would understand because there's not that aspect of fear. So you took that video.
You're not afraid of men?
You're not afraid of men. Most men, like you're not. Yeah, you're not. You're not afraid.
I live in the village, so I'm definitely afraid of them. I live in the gay village. Like I walk around. They
know,
work out.
You try to bait. You know what I mean. It's fine. Let's move on. So what I mean by that is. You're not afraid of men in general. All right, go ahead. Press your little button. You go.
I just want to slowly stroke that thing.
But the thing is, like, you took that video from foreign, but it happens even here in Montreal. A lot of my girls. I think that if I ask all my girls that take the, what are you doing? Or you think you're drunk out?
I feel like it doesn't matter what I say.
It's making me nervous.
It's going to be sus, okay? But I'm a little hot. And so either I sweat through this whole segment or I take off some clothes. Do your thing. What do you prefer?
No, I'm fine.
Sweat?
No, I don't want to be. I don't want to see. I don't want to see you being uncomfortable. But the thing is, like, if I ask all my friends that make all my, do you want a T-shirt? I got a T-shirt printed for you. If I ask all my girls that take the public transport, stuff like that happened to them. All of them.
Yeah.
All of them. So it's not even foreign. It's here too. And even if I've seen it on public transport, I was not afraid. Eminem, I'm not afraid. I would rock up to the dude and be, range ton pénis. You know, I just be vocal about it.
You would say something?
I said exactly that.
Yeah?
Range ton pénis.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I just changed carts. I'm like, that's someone else's problem. Someone else's penis.
Yes.
Because I'm like, I'm not talking to nobody with their dick out. That just feels gay too. like, think about it. I just roll up on you. And I'm like,
Range ton pénis.
You're looking up at me. That's sus.
Yeah, but the thing is that you
even just this dynamic.
Range ton pénis. And then if you don't listen, you just give it a little tap. Just give it a little tap.
You ever seen that self-defense class where it's like, are you skinny? Are you scrawny? Is a big man about to take your booty hole? Well then, just get naked and start shitting. See if he still wants it.
I ain't mad at you.
And
if he wants you after you shat, he deserves it.
all right, this show's getting out of hand.
Yeah, you started it.
All this to say, I think when I saw this video, it was from a different channel. I went to go find the original and just get her thoughts on it. But I'm curious, for the ladies watching, what are some concerns that you guys generally have when you guys are traveling? You know, I've definitely heard a lot of ladies share those concerns. But I'm curious. You guys can leave that in the chat right now. We'll probably pop up a few of them. But yeah, that's all I really want to kind of just touch on with this video.
When they're traveling, well, yeah. The security thing is definitely one thing.
All right. We got our boy Andrew Wilson. He was on a podcast, and apparently there's a clip of it with him crashing out. And, I don't know.
Who's Andrew Wilson?
He's the guy who can't open the pickle jar. The traditional masculine dude.
Yeah.
Funny ass video. I'm never gonna forget that one.
That's a great one.
All right, let's check it
out. Goddamn stupid thing.
Nah, you oiled it up with your oils.
Charlie, I just think honestly you're too stupid to understand them.
Your wife has 3 baby daddies and has been married twice before.
And you you lick sniz.
Under your religion.
You lick sniz.
What is that?
You're a fucking. Don't talk shit about my wife, you stupid bitch. Shut your mouth. It's
You could
because
go
I'm
for it.
better than you, Charlie.
No, it's because you're embarrassed and you know that the traditional values that you try to sell people on are bullshit because
Let's
you
go
are not
through
a
it.
traditional man.
Chuck.
Touchdown. Her. That's and I love the way that she kept calm. She's like, okay, cool, relax. No, you're embarrassed. Ooh, that hurt.
Now,
yeah, right in the fields.
Now look, hypocrisy doesn't mean that his points he's advocating for are wrong. However, it is funny.
It's fucking funny.
It is funny
It's
to be
hilarious.
like, I'm for traditional marriages and like 3 baby daddies is crazy. You know what? I'm glad though. I'm happy I married her too. We need some more white women doing representation for multiple baby daddies because I don't like that it's always the sisters getting that. You know what I mean?
But there's a lot.
There's a lot of whites. They just don't be on social media.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? They're a little bit more ashamed about it.
They be there. You just don't see that. Bing, 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 bing.
But I digress.
Bing, 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 bing,
clip is
bing,
funny.
bing,
I did
bing,
enjoy that.
bing, 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 bing.
Now you know who Andrew Wilson is.
Yes.
All right, this clip is just for you, Preach. All right, I'm going to pop it in before we get to the second main topic.
Like that pussy? All right, pop it in. Pop it in, pop it in.
All right, this is yours.
Oh, yeah.
How dare you come here? How dare you? He is severely autistic. He does not understand. Don't you dare.
He's calling me names.
I don't care. Don't you dare.
Okay.
You have seen him a few times. He is severely autistic.
Yeah.
Do you hear me? Don't you dare do stuff like that.
What?
Don't what me. You know exactly what you was doing. Don't you dare. He is a nice little boy. I don't care that Aiden comes and tells an adult. Don't you dare.
Kiki's crying. No, that's Caden.
Don't you dare. That's not nice. I'm not raising you to be a bully.
Thank you, Mummy.
Little brother saying sorry for his brother's behaviour. And you've made him freak out like that. How dare you? How dare you make him feel like that?
I didn't know.
Are you blind? Are you blind?
All right. So, Preach, I know you felt some type of way when you saw this video. Most people don't know. So, why don't you tell us?
First and foremost, how dare you? What? Don't you dare? What? Don't you dare? The land where the R's and the T's don't exist. Don't you dare. Are you blind? You see him. Don't you dare. He's severely autistic.
Fell off at the end there.
I
But
don't
it's pretty
give a
good.
shit.
Pretty good.
Anyways,
pretty
all
good.
that to say, don't you? How dare you?
My bad. I apologize.
Yeah, man, she's doing what she's supposed to do. Maybe is she doing what she's supposed to do because that's what I'm used to. Like my mom would. Hey, if I was caught doing that, boy, I don't think my mama would have spoke to me. Wham! So right, droit direct, bim. So I like that she taught his kids something. Her kids home. She's like, yeah, don't you dare. Then again, screaming that loud that someone else is autistic is kind of crazy. He's autistic! Look at him! You're not blind? It shows severely on top of that! That's a bit crazy.
I was thinking that.
That's crazy, lady. I'm saying,
She
agree.
was 2 steps away from being like, retard alert!
Look! Fucking look!
Why'd you use my face? You could use your own face.
No. You try to grab me all the time. Pause. Anyways, all that to say that severe. When she said severely, I had a little bit of a chuckle. It's crazy.
I appreciate the fact that she's standing up for the kid.
Yeah.
And she's trying to correct her child. Do I think this is like the best way to go about it? No, but like you don't want to shit on people who are really trying at the end of the day. So I hate doing this armchair quarterbacking of like parenting and stuff like that. Personally, like I know we grew up a lot with yelling at kids and all that stuff. I personally think it's very ineffective.
Why? Because we had sisters? All right, carry on.
Yeah, I think that shit's very ineffective.
I was not being yelled by my sister. She was just a big snitch back then. She knows.
My sister was a snitch too. Facts. Facts. I hate her to this day. At least you guys got good relationship.
Yeah, we good. We super good.
Yeah.
Let's not
move on from
let's
that.
move
okay?
on from that
I don't
subject.
want to deal with
Because
this.
anyways, the way I found that out, you're being in a position. You should have told me. Anyway, whatever.
Now, to this topic. What would you have done differently, if anything?
I'm not a parent. I don't know. It's like you always ask me these questions like, would you in this situation? Would you think? I don't know. The real answer is I don't know. I don't know how I would act in these situations. And the main reason I know is because sometimes there's some situations that I think I'd be cool with, and then they happen and I pop off. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know. But I could tell you how I wish I would act, and it's exactly the same way. I would tell my kid right off, we're going home. You're done. Wait, we got playtime. That's what you do with it. We're going home. We're going home. Let's go. So we got free time, and you decide to antagonize the other people. Then, all right, cool. We're going home. We're going home. That's it. There's no playtime. You're not doing that.
Yeah.
What would you do?
I just think like most of what she says, like "don't you dare." He's like not very fortunate.
It's too much R.
And "don't you dare." It's not appropriate. It's not okay. He's a potato. And the kid, I think the only thing he really said is like he insulted me. And then the mom just goes, "Don't you dare." I'm like, maybe the kid knows better. I don't know, whatever it is. But in my experience, like you gotta explain a lot of things to kids.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a job.
You know, and like there's certain values that we just kind of take for granted that kids don't really understand or have it integrated into their value system. Like I've seen some kids, like they don't even understand the prospect of like giving and like why it's even good. But with like just a tad bit of like talking to them, you can explain to them why giving is good, and all of a sudden they want to integrate it into their system. But if you just tell them to give, all they understood is that you gave them an order and they had to give up something that they liked.
Yeah.
But you don't even explain to them why giving is a good thing, why sharing is a good thing. And then they never internalize the benefits of that, don't even have time to think about it. And I just think sometimes I had this conversation with my mom. And my mom, she said to me, like, you know, what are something like you resent me for? I'm like, I don't resent you. Like, I've forgiven you for everything in the past. Like, we cool. But she's like, okay, well, if there's anything before you forgave me. I'm like, we just didn't talk. You never had a conversation with me my whole 28 years of my life until, like, you know, I'm at this age. Was he?
No, I'm listening.
When this face looks really weird.
No, it's just because I'm out. No, I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's just that
it just got very.
No, it's because You're talking to me and you're looking at me and I'm looking over there. I was like, you know what? Fuck that. You're talking to me.
Yeah.
So I gotta because one time I did that to my mom and she explained it to me. Go ahead. But it's true.
Yeah,
it's actually true.
It's just like there's a lot of knowledge and things that I learned
Now
from
you're not
her.
looking at me. That's crazy.
I'm thinking about the conversation. I have to get back into the mode.
Yeah, no problem.
And while we were talking, like I explained to her everything I absorbed from you is just fine watching and observing. But there's like a lot of information knowledge you never gave me directly, and like I never even knew who you really were because we never talked.
Because you're not supposed to.
Yeah, she focused on providing, which like, and I told her I respect her for that, but like parenting is not just providing. Parenting is not just saying this is not okay. Parenting is also explaining values, why they're important, why they matter. And I told her, she said to me, she's like, yeah, but you just enjoy playing video games or being, sometimes with a few of your friends. I'm like, yeah, because they saw me and they would communicate back with me. My video games taught me about values. And she's like, what do you mean? It's like, I molded most of my ethics, honestly, after like RPGs. I learned English from having to read Final Fantasy text boxes all the time. And kids are going to learn their value system from someplace. Thankfully, us as kids, we didn't grow up with TikTok. I grew up on X-Men, Spider-Man, Great Responsibility, all this other shit. So for me, a lot of my values I have today as an adult, like I'll be honest with you, came from a lot of like superhero-related shit, which is not bad because thankfully Spike Lee. It's not Spike
Stanley.
Stanley, thank you. I said that. I'm like, brothers unite, but no.
But you're not
that's
the,
another
you're the wrong
different
Lee.
type of brother.
There's Spike Lee, Bruce Lee, and
He
Stan
really
Lee.
made an effort through a lot of what he created to give good values to people and good ideas. And, I feel like even just my like inability to like get into a lot of bad positions in life when, things that were wrong that a lot of other teenagers were getting to, a lot of that was just because of like the fucking shit I watched when I was a kid. And to go back to this conversation here, I feel like a lot of these kids sometimes don't have that or not reinforce that. Because I spent most of my weekends with fucking, X-Men and all that shit. That's the shit that informed me. But who's talking to these kids about the values that are important? Are they even watching media that offers that to them? And if they don't, they need their parents to. And I only say this because I've literally had to do these conversations with the little ones that are around me all the time and talk them through things. And I see their brains start to understand what it means to share. And parents sometimes don't have the patience for it because they're exhausted, they're tired, I understand. But if you don't explain it to them, the things that we just accept as being true, they don't have that worldview like we do. So that's all.
No, I agree. It's just, it's just that for a parent that is like an immigrant coming to a country, their priorities are elsewhere. You understand what I'm saying? You got to know me. You got to tell me stuff. They worry about, you got a roof over your head? Yeah, then you're good. Are you hungry? No, then you're good. Mm-hmm. But you're right. It is more than that. It's not just like, okay, roof, food, I'm not cold. It's more than that. You got to talk to me. You know what I mean? I had a different relationship with my parents. It was not always the best, but I consider myself
lucky.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I was probably the most privileged out of my black friends, the least privileged of my white friends. No, that's not totally true. I was more privileged than a lot of white people I had around me. So I can understand.
We had some poor whites.
Huh?
We had some poor whites.
Oh, yes. I live in Longueuil. If you know, you know.
Some run-down slots.
if you know you're from Longueuil, my street was okay, but goddamn, there was 4 streets that were okay in the whole town. If you know, you know. Place des Ormeaux, the whores were dying behind there. Anyways, that's just real facts. Shout out to my people from Longueuil.
All right, we're going to move on to the next segment. Apparently, some people are still crying over Charlie Kirk, and it's not his widow. It's his ex-wife or his child. I don't know. But my boy deleted all his videos about me and then, continue to make a bunch of Kirk videos, which, I understand. But what is he talking about? We're going to look at it very briefly because I have some words of gratitude I need to say to Mr. Stevie Knight.
Bro, society's so twisted, bro. Society is so twisted, dog. It's these stupid-ass kids, bro. It's these stupid-ass kids, dog. No respect. No respect over nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing, bro. Ain't nothing off limits. We can't be human about nothing, bro. Nothing, dog. Bro, it's literally a...
Sorry. I just keep hearing saying like, yo, man, life's tough. It is what it is, dog. Little kids starve. And he's like, we have no respect for nothing, bro. I just can't get those two images out of my head.
Damn trend on TikTok right now. They call it Kirkification, bro, where people are pulling up old memes and they use a Charlie Kirk AI filter and replace the faces with Charlie Kirk's face.
Now, before we start, do you know anything about this?
No, but I know what to get you for Christmas. A camel.
That's fucked up.
A camel snapback.
I want to see.
Just some random shit, bro. Just going viral, dog. Hashtag Kirkify. Hashtag Kirkification, bro. You put that shit in on TikTok. It may be on your TikTok already, man, because it is Kirk, bro. But you go to these comment sections of these videos, bro, on TikTok, dog. Like, I'm not familiar with any of these memes, bro, but look at this. What's the point? What's the point, dog? This shit's so twisted, bro. Go on stage. This shit's so twisted, bro. Like, this is sick. This is a black.
What's twisted?
That's a Jonah Hill meme where he's like awkward in the crowd.
Yeah.
And they just put Kirk's face on it. Listen, I didn't even know these memes existed before night, so, thank you for putting me on.
Black Mirror episode. I keep saying that over and over and over again, bro.
Hey, wait. That's crazy. Did they put him on a black man?
Yeah. But him playing
This is sick.
basketball is crazy.
This is a Black Mirror episode. I keep saying
they have
it
to
over and over.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Sorry.
Oh, my God.
This is fucked up. All right, let me keep watching.
Over and over again, bro. We're in the Matrix, dog. Where
with the fade, with the waves. Oh my days.
We got Charlie Kirk Franklin. That's crazy. They gave him waves like he's ready for an NBA 2K cover. That's wild. Could you imagine this guy doing a ball out? Let's go.
have kids out here dehumanizing people to this extent, bro. Bro got assassinated. Bro got took out. Bro got killed. The worst.
What?
I
don't know if it's Charlie Kirk or Justin Bieber right at this point.
Baby, ways in front of the whole world to see it can be replayed over and over and over again. You know what I mean? Even though it seems like it's crickets right now, as far as society goes, because ain't too many people.
I shouldn't be laughing this much. Hey, listen.
Is it dehumanizing because they put his face on a black person? I'm asking you, Steve.
Someone wrote OVO Kirk.
OVO Kirk.
Talking about Kirk no more.
Does
You know what I mean?
Stevie K stand for
People distracted by.
Stevie K stands for Stevie Knight? Stevie Kirk?
Stevie Kirk, I see what you're doing. Just keep going.
What's going on, bro? When we come up with Kirkify to continue the distractions, bro. Like, to troll a man in his death is insane, bro. Like, this is right there with the people out here celebrating his death, dog. Like, what the fuck is the point? You trolling the man after his death 2 months? Why?
Hey, listen. I think that
6'7". I understood it. I got it. It's the 6'7" dude. All right.
Yeah,
cool.
the comments are just shitting on him for
It
this.
just
video.
means he's winning. I got it. That's a 6'7" kid.
Listen, I think he's right that nothing is sacred. Like, when people die, people are gonna make memes. Donald Trump is gonna be dead. I promise you. Literally, he could be on the ICU bed, critical condition. Niggas got memes out. That's true for it's gonna be the same thing for Biden. It's gonna be true for everybody.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter what aisle of the political spectrum you're from. If you are in any way involved in politics, shit, if we get killed, I guarantee you, Fresh and Fit fans gonna make.
100%.
Hey, I could see them coming too.
100%.
At the end of the day, this whole idea that like death is going to be sacred and people are going to respect the dead. Listen, it doesn't matter who it is. This is true today as it was a long time ago. If someone was your political opinion, they're going to laugh at you. They're going to make jokes at your expense. I remember motherfuckers making 9/11 jokes not short long after 9/11. And it was a big deal. People go, oh, you can't do that. But it became normalized. And people still do it.
That's when I heard this, the saying too soon first.
Too soon, yes.
Too soon
Too
was
soon.
right after 9/11. It was like, yo, too soon. And everybody, all the comments, what? Too soon? Because it was like 9/11 and then there was their joke. And I was like, what? That too? So the too soon started, like, for me, maybe it existed before. But that's where I saw it being publicized. But
yeah. And it's just, we've been in this world for a very, very long time. And like I said, we can do the whole Trayvon Martin examples, all the other people, all the social media stuff that we saw. What?
You disliked the video. All right.
Oh, hell yeah. I couldn't believe he did another Kirby. I'm like, bro, yeah, come on, man. If his wife is not even still talking about him and everyone else moved on, like, yo, daddy, you can stop talking about him.
Yeah, there's some weird thing about his wife, too. About her
Yeah,
wife.
yeah.
We don't need to go in there. There's a lot of...
I'm not gonna lie.
There's a lot.
She been smiling.
Oh, my God. It's weird. It's weird. I went to that. I spiraled.
Yeah.
I clicked one link and then another about Kirk's wife, and it was crazy.
Yeah. But side note, you know that White Zaddy track that we did?
Yes.
A bunch of people
Yes.
ended up reacting to it.
Yes, I saw that.
And I thought it would be funny to do just a tiny compilation as we officially go out to release the full track. So here you guys go. I know a lot of folks wanted us to, put out the whole thing. And I've been thinking about, is that possible? Can we do that? And I think we can. You ready?
Set.
All right. I'm going to pop this.
Pussy. You put it on screen again.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
Real relax, bro. They
super
can see my files.
relaxed.
There's no porn here, I think.
That's gonna be the title of the next video, bro. Abba hates white people. And then
Oh yeah, before anyone asks, the only reason I made this is because he asked me to. Literally. He told me to talk about it. He said I wouldn't. He said I'm too scared, so that's why I made this. So don't get mad at me. Stevie asked for this. God bless
Can you ask something to Stevie back?
I did.
Put them videos back on.
Yeah. Oh, wait. We got no sound. What's going on here?
White Zaddy, Abba, put that shit in the comments and see what the fuck he say. He wouldn't touch that shit with a fucking 1,000-foot pole because he would get cooked. That would be goddamn content creation suicide. Address the white shit, boy.
I think we're still here.
Boy.
I haven't taken my life yet. Neither as a career, has it?
You what?
This hasn't affected us, has it?
What do you mean?
White Zaddy?
What do you mean affect us?
Well, he said it's content creation suicide.
No.
I'm
I
just saying
think
what
it
you-
was.
he said
I think it
we
was
done.
I think it was beneficial.
Beneficial?
Boy.
I actually had a record label contact me.
Of course.
And we going mainstream.
Of course.
Address the white Zaddy shit, boy. About your daddy Kirk. Your daddy Kirk. My daddy. Charlie Kirk, my white Zaddy. Why has he got to be a white Zaddy? Charlie Kirk, my white Zaddy. He won't. Challenge accepted.
Hey, yeah. White Zaddy, my white Zaddy. Why Charlie Kirk is my white Zaddy? Why you gotta be a white Zaddy? Kirk, my daddy.
No.
Yo, look at him. Look at him two goofballs.
Yo, they playing you, son.
Extended cut, guys.
You're having too much I'm up in that pussy.
Used to come home to me. We be waiting by the telephone, cold, and under the blanket, wondering where my white Zaddy, my white Zaddy. I'm glad you weren't black. My white daddy. I'm glad you weren't black. Kirk, my white Zaddy. Why you gotta be a white Zaddy? Because you're perfect, white daddy. My white daddy. White daddy. White Charlie Kirk is my white daddy. Why you gotta be a white daddy? Kirk, my daddy. Kirk, my daddy. My favorite color is for. My favorite color is for.
I got the money to you. You don't remember this? Yeah, I do.
day.
Hey, Breeze breaking it down. Hey, hit him. A little surprise coming for y'all. Keep watching.
We miss my sauce.
My girl.
We miss my sauce.
Huh?
We miss my sauce. We miss my sauce.
Massa.
Oh.
My bad.
Who's Massa?
You don't know who Massa is?
No.
Yo, chat, tell him who Massa is. I don't know how this nigga don't know who Massa is.
I mean,
think about it. Just take 2 seconds.
Massa's. I know that's what Charlie Kirk says to his wife when they role play, but other than that's what Stevie says to his wife when they role play. But other than that, I don't know who Massa is.
Hey, listen.
Who's Massa?
All right. Oh, you know what? I'm actually kind of pissed. Well, you know what? It's fine. I think I do have it up on the tube because actually there was a part afterwards I wanted to show you where a lot of people were reacting to it, but I didn't.
People are saying Massa is white daddy. In the chat.
I think that's accurate. I think that's accurate. Let me just make sure. Yeah, okay, I do have it. All right. So this is what I want to show you, but it wasn't in for some reason, so you're gonna just see it here. Here. Oh, you know what? Yeah, no, it's not there.
Yo, they're taking the piss out of him, bro. They're not coming back from this room.
Oh, hell nah. Yo, they playing you. Yo, they playing.
No, they didn't put this nigga getting punched out on this motherfucker. Checkmate, motherfucker. Checkmate.
Yeah, my favorite color is 5.
Oh, hell to the nana.
Color is 5.
Yo, no bullshit. This is bullying. I didn't hear that last part. Man, look,
Abba
let
did
me
that.
tell you something. In one of my videos, somebody in the comments said, "Man, y'all need to stop kicking Stevie while he down." And in my mind, I'm like, "Why? It's the best time to kick somebody. They can't kick back." Yeah.
The only reason I don't view it no type of way is because he keeps putting up dumb videos. If you stop putting up dumb videos and stop responding and making yourself look worse, nobody else would talk about you. Just fucking make other videos, which is what he's doing this last week. Like, just ignore.
Abba got ADHD. It's like it just replays in our head, bro. Like when we got like issues with somebody and somebody says something, it just keeps replaying.
Yeah.
And we just like, yeah, man, it's just never ending with us. Comes out that they made a video
Oh man.
called Kirk, My White Zaddy.
Ooh, my white zaddy.
How you?
Oh, she said it properly.
Caramel
Yes, girl,
zaddy.
live your life.
Yeah.
Your caramel zaddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm your zaddy.
Yeah, you are.
Yo, that sounds crazy. Zaddy. Is that
Zaddy.
daddy? Zaddy? Daddy?
It's a sexier older man that could be a daddy.
Okay, so
But
I'm your zaddy.
he finds
okay.
you attractive. You could be my.
That don't mean zesty, right?
No.
That don't mean no zesty shit. All right,
You
zesty.
zesty. You can't be saying. You can't
Hey
be
man, guys
saying-
from New York are funny to me, and I know he probably watches us sometimes, and he get a bit uncomfortable. Like, yeah, these guys from Canada move different, bro. They're a little zesty. There's no way you don't watch us. They don't think that, but that's funny. Do you wonder when these guys have kids? Do you think their kids gonna be on this whole like anti-zest shit too?
Who?
Are we the last generation of
no,
anti-zest?
No, we're not.
There's gonna be another generation
There's
of anti-zest.
rounds. It keeps on going and
You
coming
think
and
so?
going and going. Yeah.
Yo, we got a big donation over here from Miss Kalina. She says, Abba's the real master. What the 100 dono? Oh, shit. Okay.
Technically, it's not 100. It's 99.9.
Manipulation.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Appreciate you.
Who's Massa? It's you.
No, Massa is like, you know what Massa is now. You said it.
Who?
You miss Massa. You know what that means.
Yeah, master.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what that means. Why are you even asking? You don't know.
No, it depends. Like, if I know what it means, it's one thing. If I know who it is, I ain't got no master.
Okay. Now let's go on to the last topic that I want to. Actually, no. There's two minor ones, but I did want to. So there's a video. Remember we did that video about that girl who was involved in that thing involving white streamers, and they were all like, "Oh, I'm sorry for being white," and she was crying on
Yes.
stream. Okay, well, she's back again.
Update.
And she's got some things to say.
Damn,
So
Danielle.
there's an award show that she's in charge of organizing, and she's gotten some hate because of who she involved. And listen to this.
My whole team of clippers who had 24 hours to grab the clips did not know what all of Jason's relationships were in the past. Like, I can't, like, I'm sorry. I can't have an expert from every community come and give me the clips, because then you guys would know the nominations. Like, oh my God, I'm not getting fucking hate threads on fucking Jason's community posts. That's like his Twitter com shitting on me. Like, Jesus Christ. God. I know, I can't crash out, but it's just like, really?
Crash out.
Really?
Crash out.
Why are you explaining to us rather than talk to Jason? I have talked to Jason. Jason's not the one that's mad. It's you fucking freaks that are mad for him.
Calm down.
Jesus Christ.
I know, right?
Like, genuinely. Okay. Thank you, Mac. Oh, it's just so frustrating. Oh my God. You picked one of my favorite pics of me with my eyes closed leaning against the wall. I believe that you were all trying to portray us at our best. Thank you. I just love puzzles. God, I'm doing my fucking best over here. And the store didn't even have Cheerios. I'm just so tired.
Then go to sleep, bitch. What are we doing? What are we? If you're that tired, go to sleep, my girl. Jesus. Go to sleep. You know what I do when I'm tired? I go to sleep. It's when you're on live. When you're on live and you start crying, shut that shit off. Shut that shit off. It's time to go. It's time to go.
I disagree. Look at that face. It's time to stay.
That face is the reason why I agree. No sound?
No, there's sound.
Oh.
I thought it was muted too. I think she's just one of them quiet cryers.
Okay. Now, we're going to do our real job, which is play fucking video games for a living. Because the one I'm getting off the ship for isn't even my fucking job. God. So tired. I just want to play Dispatch so bad, and I haven't had any time because I'm working on this stupid fucking award show. I'm so tired of crying. I'm 30, by the way. Oh my God. Thanks for the raid. I'm sorry. It's so embarrassing. It's been a long day. And all I wanted was Cheerios.
All right. Pause. You know what they say sometimes? Sometimes is the drugs you're taking or the drugs you should take? Mental health.
I don't even think it's that.
Oh.
Okay. Define mental health. And then I'll disagree or agree.
I don't have to define, but I can point.
What do you mean when you say mental health?
There's a lot of things that are affecting her. I don't think if all of that is affecting her in that thing, there's something that is not well. She's not well. She's obviously not well.
Sure.
She's trying to, no, you need to take, at this point, there's something with your mental health. I'm not calling her crazy or anything like that, but you have to take care of your health because that is affecting you. You're not spiraling now, but you're not too far out. You have to check your mental health. You have to check where you're at. This is affecting you. You're crashing out in front of people. You're crashing. You're crying, filming yourself right there. A la base. If that's happening, shite. There's issues. Now you're spiraling. The way you're, okay, no, let me do it. No, I gotta take it. I gotta just compose myself. I'm a big girl. While people are watching you, check yourself because you're wrecked. It's not before you wreck yourself. It's already done. Go ahead.
Okay, then in that case, I agree. I don't know if you just like take meds or whatever, so that's why I wanted to ask. Just clarify.
It was a way of saying, like, my girl, check yourself before you bub.
Yeah, so contextually speaking, she is a streamer who I guess does video game stuff, and as an extracurricular, she organizes the biggest award show for streamers specifically.
Okay.
And so it's a big event. Obviously, it involves some of the biggest names in streaming, and so that involves a lot of scrutiny. She doesn't really apparently make much money or any money at all from this event, but it helps streamers a lot because you know this. Awards are actually good for getting grants, recognition, a lot of different things. So award shows can actually have a lot of influence. So I'm just going to give you the context. And essentially, she had someone nominated. This person has some problematic past, and so she was getting a lot of hate for it. And obviously, this is taking a toll on her, and so that's where we have the clip in question.
On top of that, you're not getting paid. You're not getting give up. I'm not doing it. It's just, oof. But I'm not. I don't give up. Like I don't give up. That okay. To the good being of my mental health, I will give up so quickly. Oh my God, that's jobs, that's relationship, that's people that I used to call friends. I will give, for my personal health, I will, who dumpster, we no longer have contact. I will give that up so quickly. I'll be like, no, I don't need that. Listen, guys, I'm 43. I got maybe, if I'm lucky, 30 more years. I ain't got no more time to waste. You understand what I'm saying? Standing in on bullshit like that? No. Yeah. No.
I'll say, I imagine this award show means a lot to a lot of people, and she seems to be someone who cares, and so, she's making an effort to do something good for her community, and so, it's commendable. I'm inclined to agree with Peach anyway, so at the end of the day, if you're hurting yourself through this process, and every year it's the same process where you can also get shit on for it, then I think it's okay to offload it. You did it, you did your time, you put your name in the legacy of the thing. It's okay to let someone else run it. But yeah, take care of yourselves. Number one priority for everyone in this game should be to take care of yourselves. Anytime this stuff gets to you where you're crying on stream, it might be time to reassess how you're doing certain things, whether it's how you approach it mentally or how you approach it in terms of work. But I could understand where she's coming from, where she's pouring herself into this thing and she's getting shed on for it for things that are not reasonable. And that does hurt. When you give to people and they spit in your face, like shit, I lost my mind on people, over a private thing where I was giving, and they made my life difficult for no reason. I'm like, bitch, this shit's free. How you gonna fucking make it hard for me? I'm asking you for the most basic shit, and I'm breaking my back. You better apologize, bitch. And
I'm doing this shit. I'm making you a favor. I'm making you a favor.
Out.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna play. You're not gonna spit in my face while I'm doing you a favor. Exactly. That's crazy.
Exactly.
So I could understand crashing out over that. Yeah. Now, would I crash out on stream? No.
Like a wonderful philosopher said once, he said, "You gotta be in line with your star player, boo boo. You have to be in line with your star player," and I believe in that.
Who's a star player?
You.
Oh. I was always a backup.
Your star player in your team is you.
Gotcha. I was talking about.
Imagine you're in your game and it's you. You're the star player and you're benching your own game. That's crazy. No, you're in.
You're describing a lot of people's self-esteem right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And there's one more. Actually,
one more time. I'm glad some people got that.
Hey, listen.
Cat Williams.
All right, here we go.
You think you're attracting men who don't want to get to know you?
So you think it's my fault?
What's one thing you wish guys knew more about women?
We're actually pretty easy to please, but you guys just don't ever ask us questions on dates, so it feels like you don't actually care about us or want to get to know us. And you think it's a great date because we're asking you all the questions and leading the conversation, and you're having a great time talking about yourself. And at the end of the night, you're like, let's do this again. And I'm like, why? So you can talk about yourself again?
Okay, so you've been on dates where guys continuously talk about themselves and don't ask enough questions?
Yeah, or they can't even do the bare minimum of like, I ask a question, at least be like, and what about you?
Just on the flip side, you go on a date where a guy asks you lots of questions and actually cares. How does that make you feel?
I mean, the bar is so low. I'm like, oh, should we get married?
Wow.
Should we get married? You're asking me about me.
Why do you think you're attracting men who don't want to get to know you?
So you think it's my fault?
All right.
Well, it's not that it's your fault, but the common denominator is you, boo-boo. You're the one with all those dates and you get the same response. Maybe it's the mother. It's not the people necessarily that you select or select you. It's just the motherfuckers that you let in. I'm just saying. Common denominator is you. All the dudes. You're the girl in all those dudes. Carry on. My bad.
Listen, I don't date dudes so out here. my experience with dating is I sit down, we start chatting, and like by date number 3, the girl's like, I know nothing about you. That's every time. So I don't understand what she's talking about at all. Actually, I think the best way to go about dates is exactly what she said. I think men do a lot better asking questions than just constantly answering. Because, this is my personal experience. Women generally enjoy talking about themselves. That's my experience. Any comment?
I don't have any experience.
Just gonna leave me on this island by myself? All right, then I'll fucking put my flag down. Yo, narcissist. No, I'm just playing. Yeah. And I don't even think it's a bad thing. I feel like that's also most of the marriages I see too. I feel like most of the marriages I see is like the women are the socialites and the men are like, I like beer.
I'm gonna add a little bit more to that. The women are the socialites when they're around their man. Because there's some men in their marriages that they are the socialites until their woman is there. And then they're just going to be, if you're going to do the all, I'm just going to buy my peace. I'm not going to try to fight my way to say a word. So they become silent within the relationship.
I also think that if you're sitting across from men consistently and they're not asking you questions, it's generally a sign of disinterest. So it sounds like you're just going on dates with dudes who are not that into you. And that's probably your biggest mistake. Because in my head, when you get someone's contact information, you're going to be able to gauge interest pretty quickly by how they text you, how they talk to you. And it's kind of weird to be talking to people during that stage and not receive questions and think you have a good shot. That's odd to me. So I imagine if you're meeting men who are interested, they would be texting you and showing you interest. Unless dudes text you a bunch of questions to show up on the date and just want to talk about themselves, which then is a crazy mind fuck. But I don't know. To me, it definitely seems like a selection issue more than anything.
Yeah. You see what I just told you about relationships and the man shutting down?
Yeah.
I could see that happening in a date where the girl talks too fucking much and don't let people speak. And by the time she's like, blah, 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 and then 45 minutes has passed and she's like, and you, I'm not really sure. Me. I like stuff. Like, I'm already shut down, I can see the guys being just, once you get blocked so many times into speaking, it shuts you down completely. And you don't want, like, let me shut it down. Let me just be like, I'm just doing stuff. It's cool. Imagine, I'm not even with you when you yap that much. I don't want to entertain this. So I'm not going to give you.
How do they end up married to these people then?
Oh, well, you see, I was talking about my parents and the parents' people's generation. So in that generation, you just stuck to people. You just met that person and you went on. And then they would just buy. They would just buy time. So in that generation, the example that I had was with the men of the generation of my parents and older. The men sometimes they just like, if you don't take them one-on-one or not interested into what they're doing, they are gonna shut down for that generation. Our generation is the reason why I think that women are complaining about men not, like the men are not invested. Because they're like, there's a thing about not being worth it, not wanting to, or being very scared or very intimidated, so they don't push as much, right? And later on in their 40s are like, yeah, I really need someone, you know what I mean? And the opposite for the women, they're like, well, I'm a queen, I got standards. And then you realize at 40, shit, I'm fucking lonely. And everybody's lonely at that 40 age, so they're just like, yeah, I'll take anything. That goes both ways, I think. But it was for that generation above my parents and above. My dad's like that.
Honestly, sometimes I listen to people's dating experiences and I feel like I'm on another planet. Like I don't.
You don't identify?
I think I just meet regular people, and most regular people I meet, when I ask them a question, they'll be like, "Man, what about you?" And that's just a normal conversation. Sometimes when I watch these videos online, I'm like, I just don't get it. But that's just my experience. So
also, if you just base yourself on your experience, then you're not basing yourself on anything, because it's just you in the place of the man and against a bunch of ladies. Again, you're the common denominator in those interactions. Therefore, you don't have the man side and how those girls view other guys. You know what I mean? How their interactions with other guys are. You're the common denominator in those interactions. So maybe you're doing good, but it doesn't mean that that's the base for the rest of the people having interactions.
You think?
No, I'm just putting it out there that it might be that. I don't know. Also, don't care.
I mean, both of us are off the market, but I think the thing I'm trying to get at is oftentimes you get online, you'll see everyone have these like narratives, but like most people who are having decent or regular dating lives are not online here being like,
sure.
You know, so even this, like, is this.
And nobody on social media is going to be like, oh my God, perfect date. It's just that we didn't work out. Nobody does that.
Yeah, nobody want to hear about like my regular ass.
That's what I'm saying. So it's always.
I've had so many that were just like didn't go anywhere. Regular conversation, cool person, just went our separate ways after the date.
People don't talk about that.
But nobody. But horror dates. Oh, bitch! Let me tell you 100 times how I was in them
100%.
bushes and I was waiting and I'm gonna make a cartoon about it. But you're not gonna watch no cartoon about me.
Oh, they
having pizza with somebody. It was a cool conversation and we left.
They know. They know. They watch a cartoon.
Oh, actually, speaking of fucking that point, there's actually a rage bait video I saw recently. Oh, I gotta pull that one up for you. I think you might have seen this.
It's possible.
one. Let me see if I could pull it up. You talk to them for a second. I gotta pull that up for you.
You want me to talk about it? No, I won't talk. But what I'll do is the intro music. Just kidding, man. What do you want to yap about?
Oh, I was talking for a second. Give me a second. I gotta find it because you just brought it up, and now I'm thinking about it.
So now it's my fault. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? I'm just trying to be fucking difficult. A lot of people are thinking that my hair is blonde. It's not. What hair? I don't have. It's fine. It's right there on the screen. What hair? Like I don't have hair. They're like, oh my God, he thinks he's Cisco, or Chris Brown. It's a bald head. Oh my God, Preach, did you paint your hair? It's no hair.
Found it.
So yeah, just want to put that out there.
Putting this out here. I'm gonna put out the media
for the summer, and then I'm like re-entered a hoe era
right now.
But the last two guys I've fucked like in the past month have suggested using condoms, and I'm like kind of being offended by the condom epidemic. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm allergic.
Yeah, I don't like them.
I'm not. Who likes them? One, it kills the mood, okay? So, like, they're looking for a condom. Two, I don't want to have your fucking weird offspring baby. Like, I have a stronger IUD than, like, Zeus. Like, pregnancy's not on the table. I don't want to have a child with you. Or, like, three, are you calling me a whore and are you trying to, like, protect yourself from STDs I might have?
Do you ever ask them, like, why are you doing this?
Yes.
What have they said?
This happened to me like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, look at you looking for a condom and like how it's ruining the mood. And also like, why do you need one?
What'd he say?
He just like thought it was practicing responsible sex and boundaries with him, and I was like, blah, 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 blah.
Do you tell him to grow up?
I got the ick. I haven't talked to him since.
I never thought I'd see the day where we're condom shaming.
All right. I don't really care about nobody else did. But that was the clip. And a lot of people lost their minds.
It's like you know, it's like, you know, he's calling you a whore. No. He's not calling you a whore. He doesn't know that you are one. Maybe you are. Maybe you're not. Maybe he's calling himself a whore. Maybe he know what he did. Maybe it's not about you. Maybe it's about him. Or maybe he wants to be responsible. I don't want a fucking baby with you. He don't know that. He don't know that. Shit.
So this video was making the rounds, and when it was making the rounds, a lot of people were losing their minds, calling her all kinds of stuff. And the only thing I thought of when I watched this video is like, this is quintessential rage bait for me. Like you can see her face, how she starts smiling when she tells the story. You can literally see it on her face. Like if you just look at her when she just starts the story, just look at her head. Look at the beginning right here, okay? I'll turn on the audio here.
Drought over the summer, and then I'm like re-entered a hoe era
right now.
But the last two guys I've fucked like in the past month have suggested using condoms, and I'm like kind of being offended by the condom epidemic. I don't know how I feel about it.
You can see her face right there, just trying to hold back that smile.
Wait, she said I went back into a hoe phase, but what, he thinks I'm a whore? No, a whore gets payment for it.
But
you're more like a nonprofit organization.
This is the problem. This is the problem. People are having like all these like serious conversations about what she's saying. And
You
all
think
this
she's
stuff.
trolling?
100%. This is obvious, quintessential rage bait. It's very well done because it primes people. I guarantee you, if I go look up her content and on her page, it's a bunch of like horror content about her talking about hookups and how slutty she is. And you know, the worst part is all these guys are going to make this content. They're all going to be very judgmental, and fair enough. Like what she's saying is dumb, but what's going to happen is there's a lot of men who are going to subscribe to her OnlyFans and throw money at her. And all these guys are doing free advertising. It's just like Fresh and Fit. When these girls go on the pod, people are like, why? They leave, they get 1,000 new OnlyFans subscribers. So even these movements that are meant to hate these women end up financing their lives.
Are you calling Fresh and Fit whores?
Their fans are definitely tricks. I mean, they pay dudes and they pay women. So it is what it is. But all of this stuff is just
equal pay for everyone.
And like, this is like a thing I see all the time on Instagram and TikTok. It's just, it's people doing like this bratty, entitled, zero consequence. Oh, women can never do no wrong. And like, fucking condoms, what a loser. Fuck me raw, you're not a man. And people like, she's saying I'm not a man. And then all you guys, and then there's like 10 niggas who are like, yo, what's her OnlyFans? And that's all that matters.
I may be, because, you know, anything is marketing at this point. You know what I mean? I'm not going to shame her for that, but yeah, it's crazy that just a couple of months people were shamed for. Anyway, whatever. It's the privilege, I guess.
What? I mean, it's all an industry, right? Like, the dudes are going to make content because it's money. She's making the content because it's money. And the audience is the ones who are getting enraged, but we're all just profiting.
Also, she gets less flack for saying that. She can't get canceled for saying shit like that.
Canceled? There's literally sex podcasts everywhere and girls who like make a whole living off that.
Fair.
Who's getting canceled?
That's what I'm saying. You know,
this is like everyday normal shit.
But I think that even on a sex podcast, a dude would say that he'd lose contract.
I saw this one viral post. It was like this girl was like, "Oh, now I was dating this guy and I found out he's actually my half brother, and we're gonna keep seeing each other." It's like this big ass caption, and it's like a Unilad post or some shit, and it's got like 60,000 Facebook comments. Yo, you fucking whore. How many people subscribe to go watch her video with her half brother? She's not her half brother. That's a fucking made up thing. It doesn't matter though, because it's just like, you remember when like you used to have all these narratives in porn?
No,
I know, because we skipped all that shit.
Yeah,
but why do you think? Why do you think they did that?
Of course, marketing.
Because there's some people who actually want stepmom.
Oh my God, ew.
That's it.
Yeah,
and it's literally looping back, but the only difference is we're not even addressing the fact that it's prawn. We're pretending like it's real, and it's just the next evolution of that fake porn that we saw back then. Now we're pretending that it's all real, and everyone's doing it. I've seen this one girl, the two lesbians, who said we're half sisters. We actually reacted to them.
We reacted, yeah, but we reacted also.
It's just OnlyFans rage bait. How you fucking sluts? And there's so many guys like, I love slut. You're fucking your sister. Can I watch? Can I drink your piss? And it's just, that's what they do.
God damn, you went there.
I'm telling you, I am convinced that like 60% of what I'm watching whenever I'm on Instagram, like all this rage bait stuff, is purposeful.
Marketing.
It's purposeful. And even like when I watch Akaash's wife, there's some times where I would look at her, I'm like, you're playing up the whole bratty persona for the social media clicks.
But that works. People are gonna follow her more after that. People are, and if it works for her, great.
Yeah, she's getting backlash.
But to all the people watching at home, just be wary.
Yeah. All right. And actually, since we're on this topic, this is a perfect segue, because I just saw something that was interesting. It says Denmark is banning social media for everybody under the age of 15.
I agree.
All right.
That's because I'm old.
Now, question.
I'm old.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you approve?
15. See what I did? See what I did there?
I'll give that to you. That was good. Right. I did not see that coming. Now,
it's corny as fuck.
Here we are. The government says that 94% of Danish children under the age of 13 already have a social media profile, which is crazy. 94%.
That's not crazy. The crazy part is when I go to high schools and I make conferences and I ask them if they got social media, all of them will raise their hands. when I asked them if they got fake profiles, around 70 to 80% of them raised their hands.
Really?
Yeah, it's not just with the bullying and stuff like that. So the social media, I can understand that because it's right there. They all have phones. Fucked me up the first few times that I went to school and they all had their phones, right? But different era. It's really they all have multiple. If it's not one, it's 2, 3.
Yeah.
Fake accounts to be able to troll people or watch things that they're not supposed to watch.
Actually, I had a lot of like underage Fresh and Fit fans hit me up being like, "You're gay." I'm like, "Do you even know where a dick goes, loser?" And like the kid was 14.
Yeah, in my pants.
Yeah, but
technically he's right. So point him.
This new generation, so smart. They argue that there's too great a risk for the time children spend online, exposure to violence, self-harm, and commercial interests of big tech. As part of the plan, children under 13 may still access social media if their parent permits it after specific assessment. On enforcement, Denmark intends to use its national electronic ID system and develop an age verification app. Non-compliance by platforms could be fined up to 6% of global revenue. That's a lot of money. One major critique, I'm going to present the other side now. The ban is seen by some as a blunt instrument. It may not be effective to address the nuanced harms that could arise from issues of parental autonomy, children's rights. For example, analysts note that similar moves in Australia prompted over 140 academics to sign a letter warning that a rigid age limit too blunt an instrument to address the risks effectively. Rights and development arguments. Critics ask whether outright bans impede beneficial use of social media, peer connection, identity formation, support networks, which research has shown can exist. The balance of harm versus benefit is contested. And if children are blocked from mainstream social media, will they migrate to unregulated or more dangerous platforms? Will social isolation increase? Some research shows that that's a potential outcome.
But so why we shouldn't ban alcohol then? Everybody should have it. We shouldn't ban drugs. We shouldn't ban weed. Like there's an age limit on those things for a reason. A kid that's 15 is not allowed to drink alcohol, depending on what country you're in, right? There's a reason for that, right? Same thing with certain drugs like weed or whatever. There's a reason for that. And you're gonna be like, oh well, it's age of his brain development and stuff. You know, it's not healthy. Same thing for social media when you're at that age. There's a lot of things that you're not gonna comprehend. There's a lot of things that are gonna affect your mind. As a matter of fact, I believe the children are the people, are the future. But I believe that a lot of the reason why some people are addicted to porn and stuff starts with the social media at a young age. If you look at your FYP, your for you, whenever you're making a demand or you go and you ask certain things in your search bar, the things that you get or that's going to be bombarded to you is going to be crazy just by watching one video or one thing like that. So just that can affect the way that your brain develops. Your brain sees the body or how they're going to feel about their body. They're going to constantly compare themselves. I remember I was in track and field and I was comparing myself to who? To Olympians. That was not even social media. That was once every 4 years. Imagine social media every time, all day and all night. I'm on my recess. I'm on my social media. I'm at home, social media. I'd be cooked right now. I'd be cooked. So yeah, the same way that alcohol affects the brain and certain medications affect the brain and certain things we don't want to expose our kids to certain things before a certain age. Well, social media is the same thing for me.
Yeah, I just think it's also probably some ages that you're more vulnerable than others, right? And I feel like those young teen years are probably some of the most. You're going through puberty, your hormones, everything like that. You're forming your own person and your own identity very strongly around those times too. Yeah. Being exposed to all these things is probably an overload and probably really bad. And most studies have backed that up in terms of a strong correlation between age and the effects of consistent social media. Like, yes, consistent social media access is bad for adults, but it's shown to have even more impact for the kids at the same age for the same amount of access. So I think it was a very good reason to ban it. I like that I'm seeing so many places, be it at school or now countrywide, and I think I'm for it.
I'm for it. I'm really for it. I'm really for it.
Yeah, I'm hoping more countries do this so we can have good case studies to justify it over here. You know, you guys experiment with your kids.
Just back then, people were watching Jackass and acting like jackasses, and it was a TV show. It was not on screen all day, all night. I'm sorry, I'm not saying that they should ban jackasses, but it's just, yeah, they did.
They're just showing the influence and how influential they are. Yeah, I agree.
And that was just reruns and TV.
I mean, we've already ran this experiment at school, and we've already seen a tremendous amount of progress in terms of attention span, in terms of how they connect with each other, in terms of like how it affects the bullying, in terms of how it affects just their overall grades, even that. So if we're already seeing that success in school, I'm not sure why that wouldn't carry over at home. You know, the thing about technology is that it's useful in that for parents who are already overloaded or have a lot on their plate, you just stick some shit in front of the kid. And honestly, I just feel like sometimes parents rely on it too much. And then sometimes they try to take it back and the kid's like, no. And then the kid starts yelling. It was like, well, you got the little fucker addicted.
I see
and
it.
now, of course, he's going to have like this weird reaction because this is the thing that kept him company
I see it
when you wouldn't.
I see it in my little nephew sometimes. Like, I see it. I'm like, yo, my sister was reading a book at the table and she got to smack me on the head. Like, we're at the table. You're going to respect this time. You know what I mean? Smack me behind the head. She never did it again. And now I'm kind of triggered because when I see at the table kids on their iPad, I'm like, yo, okay, you're the only kid. We're all adults. It's a privilege for you to be even sitting here. So you're going to put your thing down and you're going to learn something, little boy. Now
You're the worst uncle.
No, I'm not.
I hate you.
No,
I hate you.
No,
I hate you.
I don't care. He's not going to live.
Mom lets me use my iPad.
You know, it's fine.
You're not my dad.
So, kid, you're
not
gonna
my dad.
You're gonna put your iPad down and you're gonna learn some things today because I'm about to give a ring to my wife and I'm about to get sucked off. Watch, son. You need to learn some shit organic way, not just a video. Sometimes you gotta. Anyways,
you like doing them like little blowjob. I've seen them do stand-ups.
Tell a bunch of motherfuckers I'm already gay, so might as well just go.
Hey, you know what? What a great note. At any rate, let us know what you guys think about the social media man. But that is it for today's live. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll close it out with our favorite song because I'm sure you guys want to hear it again.
Let's go. Of course you do.
And you know what? Can I find the video of Akaash again? I'll put that on the screen.
And all the people that are commenting on our videos and the wonderful beats that Abba makes, Masa, aka Masa. Masa Abazaba.
Bro, you just butchering that shit. What's going on, bro?
I do whatever.
No, you're gonna have to chill out. I'm gonna need you to not disrespect
the legacy.
We miss Massa is crazy. We miss Massa is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, this whole arc has made me laugh. Also, I didn't say thank you. I really like cowboy hats now. It is crazy how much I've grown to, and like. I really like cowboy hats now. We're gonna edit that out. My girl's telling me like, yo, that shit looks really sexy on you. And I was like, fuck.
Oh, you about to role play?
You already know I got some rope.
Hey, I'm gonna buy you a whip from Christmas. All right. When is the beat coming?
Don't rush me, bro.
I'm not rushing you.
Don't rush me, bro.
This guy's always like fucking on.
Don't rush me, bro. You know what I mean? I'm trying my best.
I'm not
and
saying
you're always like just trying to dog me. Pause.
Woof.
That sounds crazy. All the hip hop lingo is just sucks.
All the hip hop.
All the
hip hop has
killer.
to be. Hip hop has to be the gayest homophobic thing ever. It's for real.
All right, boys.
Yo, my G, I fucks with you hard. Heavy, my guy. I fuck with you hard.
All right, here we go, guys.
Hey, yo! Some of y'all got to chill.
I want it to be our first play dirt.
Yes.
I want it to be
ladies and gentlemen,
your last. Now I'm hurt.
We're about to leave this live.
You were popping P for white boys. You settled for me. Little brown boys, I ain't divorcing you. Can't afford the payment. Embarrassing me on a dead day. Now that's flagrant. Got my wallet, rich. Got my wife. Yeah, she bad. She don't like me. Yeah, she brown. That's alright. I'm a simp. Got my wallet, rich. Got my wife. Yeah, she bad. She don't like me. Yeah, she brown. That's alright. That's alright.
Little
drops come in.
That's alright.
That's that old school funk. If you don't know about this shit,
that's that Jamiroquai shit.
He said Jamiroquai.
Jamiroquai.
Y'all that social media doing your wives.
People do that.
Your husbands.
They do be like,
doing your marriages. Doing your lives. For lives. For free.
And you're gonna have Jamiroquai come in.
Doing your wives.
Got me something.
Doing your husbands.
Something that nobody else has got.
Doing your lives.
In my heart.
God, facts. Facts.
Got my wife. She don't like it. That's alright. Got my wife. Got my wife. She don't like it. That's alright. That's alright.
You got that.
That's alright.
You know what? It's because I'm looking there, so
don't look. Listen to the music. Back down.
Yeah, because you know what? It's mirrored. And so what I was
Don't
doing,
look at the screen. Listen to the music. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. Hey, thank you very much for being here. We'll see you next time. All right, peace, people. Bye.
No, I shouldn't have worn gray sweats. Wait, you wore them too?
Wait, what?
Bro, this is the gayest episode. I can't believe we did that.